Hey guys, I'm back. I'm gonna be remiss if I don't start off with this because everybody who comes in here I greatly appreciate, Bills fan or not. All you guys are amazing. Thanks for coming in always and listening to these and interacting with these. And I was very, very upset that the chat froze because that's the point. The room is for us, but mainly for you guys to, like me. I'm just up here venting and you're listening to me, and that's tremendously humbling that you guys will listen to me vent and bitch this long. But my God, guys, it's just like they keep testing us as Bills fans. They keep testing us. Like how low, how far down can we take this till they break? And I have to just reel myself in emotionally. Like last week, I'll be honest, after Allen's injury, in everyday life, with my former building that I was living in, some things I had to do there. It's just, I was just like, I just can't, I was just so upset, because I want to watch the kid play. And the reason I want to watch him play are days like this. I can accept three interceptions from a rookie quarterback. I can accept a fumble, and we haven't seen those things yet from Allen. And I know it's still early, and that's fine. And he doesn't have the weapons and the talents around him. And in some part, you can get mad at the organization, and I can too. But the reality is they didn't have the money. They chose to get rid of guys that haven't gone other places and been the best either. Like Darby isn't it? Darby is not a very good corner. He's an okay corner. If Philly gets roasted, and he's a constituent of that. Sammy Watkins was passed over by an organization that just traded for him. He signed for big money in a high-octane offense, and he's barely the third or fourth. He's the fourth option in that offense. That would have been your number one receiver. He's unless Allen is playing, I'm totally unplugged. But me as a Bills fan, I will watch them play. I mean, I'm so used to it. And Clay is just the dregs left over from the Ryan Whaley Marone. Well, even with Ryan in 15. He's left over from that. He's left over from that. I'm not gonna talk about what Allen is or isn't. I'm not gonna talk about that. So, what else is too conservative? A rookie into his fifth game. That's what we're doing. We're judging where these rookies are. Darnold had a rough game today. Threw 3 picks. He had a good early start, but what? We're going to judge him? He's going to be a horrible professional now because he had a rough outing? That's what we do? I remember the second half against the fucking the Jets. Mayfield was getting put into the Hall of Fame basically. Now they've lost like 3 games with him at quarterback. Yeah, that's what it's about. That's what I was saying before I left. What is it? Is it the chick of the egg? Is it Daboll's offense is blah, or it's hard to judge a quarterback. Yeah, I seriously, because you turn on Bills radio and we all know who it is on there. They're all a bunch of geniuses. Oh, this guy. Oh, with this guy's interceptions, there's context, but with this guy's, there's none. He's just bad. He's inaccurate. Yeah, he's thrown TDs. He's got better players, and those players have played better around him. He's a good young player. Not gonna. What's the big deal about that? Yeah, and Nathan Peterman's he's unacceptable to have on the roster, and he should not be there. I'll do an experiment for you, Corey. Cut Josh Allen. Cut Nathan Peterman. How many teams do you think claim Allen? Every team that doesn't have a rookie quarterback would claim him. Oh, yeah, everybody over there that should be the GM. They loved everything Tim Murray did for the Sabres, too. Remember that? You know why? Because Tim Murray was good for their business. Meanwhile, he just went out and drank on Chippewa and acted like an asshole. The same thing with all fucking well, he wasn't as public a drinker, Doug Whaley, but yeah. And that's as much as about the past side. They loved everything those guys did too. They were so great for the Sabres. Remember how aggressive and all the worst team. Worst team in hockey, right? They're okay right now, like slightly, but still. I have to remind myself it's a year and a half of McDermott and Bean. They didn't have any top. They're not drafting in the top 5 like the Jets. They're not drafting. They don't have a boatload of cap space to fuck with. Okay, next year the clock really is full fucking go. And that's the thing that sucks. They're 7 games in now. The team is 2-5. You know the season is pretty much toast. I don't want them to fuck up and win meaningless games. I want them to be more competitive. Yes. I want them to be entertaining. Yes. I say 3. Benjamin dropped 2 and Clay dropped 1. 2 in the Viking game and 1, I want to say, didn't he drop 1 in fucking Baltimore? He dropped a touchdown pass in Baltimore. I know that. But he dropped the one, he dropped a bunch. Dude, they're garbage. Clay's garbage. He's garbage. He's a stiff. Kelvin Benjamin is a stiff. All he is tall. That's it. They did trade up for Zay. But as a year and a half into his career, we don't know what he is because the quarterback play. What is he? Well, how does any wide receiver look with any Bills quarterback? They go other places and play better. Unless it's the Bills and you have to force feed Sammy Watkins the ball because he goes and bitches to his agent. And even then, he wasn't that good. Out of all the receivers they lost, I would take Woods and Goodwin. I would take Woods and Goodwin. Out of all the receivers that they didn't lose them because they wanted to lose them. They were free agents. They didn't have any money. The defense had a bad day. Defenses in this league are going to have rough days. But they get no chance to not have a bad day. They have to have a good day or this team is toast. And when the offense turns over the ball 5 fucking times, how's the defense supposed to have a good day? Granted, it's stressful. You can't get because they're right back on the field. Offense 3 and out. There goes the defense back on the field. Offense 3 and out. Defense right back on the field. Offense turnover. Defense right back on the field. Oh, interception. Return at your 30. Oh, there's a cheap 3. Defense. That's on 3. Oh, fumble. Balls at the 2 or interception at whatever the fuck that was. Yep. Their defense right there. Easy touchdown. Pick 6 against Peterman. Oh, that's on the defense too because that's – what are they supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? They can't win games like that. They need to score points. And there's one thing I agree with. They need to be able to not stress the defense so much. I don't mind the defense being good. The defense can be good. The defense can be good, but I need the offense to one time in this entire run of garbage be above average. I need this offense to be top. Can I get top 15? Can I get that? Can I get the top half of the league top half of the league? Can I get top 12? I'm not even asking for top 10. But if you go in, if you're constantly fucking, my God, let me look at where this offense is ranked. I don't, dude. Their wide receivers are terrible. Jeremy Curley's terrible. Who signed Jeremy Curley? You're grasping at straws, Corey. Jeremy Curley's a street free agent in a league full of people that anybody can sign. You have Brandon Riley too. The guy gets your weekly. He's your weekly tryout guy that never gets signed. Now, this is a Bills problem. This is not a McDermott and Bean problem. This is a Bills problem. This has been their fucking MO for too long, and I'm sick of it. This is a Bills problem. That the offense is always the thing that is just the defense is going to have days like this. But we had a lot of those fake-ass, phony fraud, fucking times where the offense looked like it was good, and then for 10 seconds it's never been both. It's never been like, oh, the defense plays good enough. There's never a consistent play. It's feast or famine on either side of the ball. It's either the offense, which is very rare, plays good, but the defense is or the defense plays lights out and the offense is shit. And they have to win games by the skin of their teeth. The defense has to create multiple turnovers to win. And even in some cases, they don't win. Like it with Houston Texans. What do they force? 3-4 turnovers? They if they fall on the ball at the end, they would have won the game. They would have won the game. They could have knelt on the ball, kicked the field goal, and they probably would have won. That's the end of it. There's never any consistency. There's never any consistency. This is this team's identity. They do this well, and if you get a great performance out of one, you're shocked. You're never. This is what they are always. It's either one unit is complete and utter shit, and the other one, which is usually the defense, has to not give up a lot of points, and the offense has to play keep away and not turn the ball over. And I understand that's football and all that stuff, but I just want one time where the offense is, we're just going to run. It's like a cash register. We're going to score, and we're going to run the other team out of the building because we can. And there's nothing they can do about it. And stress their defense. That never happens. The opposing defenses must look at Bills film and laugh. They truly must. It's like, who are you afraid of here? Nobody can get behind us. At least Allen's arm makes them back up. Allen's mobility gives them some. So you take all the dynamic qualities out of your backfield when you lose McCoy and Allen. You have nothing dynamic. That's it. That's the only thing that you have that would even slightly stress the defense. And I'm talking like slightly in the most remedial way because Allen's a rookie and Shady's 30. So there's no rubber meeting the road with either one of them because Allen is in the infantile stages of his career and Shady's seen his better days. So there's nothing. And this is what we're left with. There's nothing on the outside. You can't ask for more. Now everybody wants to shit on the defense. Everybody wants to take a shit on the defense. I'm not. I'm not gonna. The defense. I'm gonna shit on this fucking horrible offense, right? And what did we expect? I mean, they just signed Anderson off the street. They just signed Anderson off the street. What the fuck was he going to do? I just didn't want him to come in and throw for a bunch of yards, right? This false hope. Oh, look, it was Allen. It was Allen. Allen's what's wrong with this team? This team could win. This team could win. No, Allen, we don't know what Allen is. I'm not going to say that. We don't know what Allen is, but I didn't want Derek Anderson infusing the false hope, and he didn't. He played like a guy they just signed off the street a little over a week ago. Veteran or no veteran. That's what he did. He played just like that. He turned the ball over a bunch of times. He strung a few good plays together, but at the end of the day, they did nothing. They didn't score any touchdowns. What is this, the third? This is the third game they haven't scored any touchdowns? They haven't. Yeah, this is the third game in a year that they have in this day and age of football. They haven't scored a touchdown, and they've only played 7. So it's third game they haven't scored a touchdown, and they've been held to single digits in points. Unacceptable. And yeah, McDermott needs to answer for that. McDermott needs to sit down and look at this entire offensive staff, because they're all there. They're all constituents of it. They're all accountable to it, and they need to allocate serious resources to every level. Murphy looked fine, but it's at the point in the game where the defense doesn't care. You know, I'm fine with the rotation of backs. I'm fine with them. No, there's no need to do that. You play the guy, you play Allen, you lose games or win games with Allen. That's all you need to do. Win games and lose games with Allen. I don't care. And just let him get every fucking rep he can. That's it. That's the way this thing goes. When he's healthy, and I want him fully healthy, I want him ready to play. I don't want him risked at all. I don't want any bullshit with any off-season procedures or any kind of sneaky shit like that. I want him fully fucking healthy, ready to go, and that's it. I don't know if the room is still broadcasting. I'm getting very, very irritated with this. With I don't know if it's life, being a Bills fan, YouTube. It's just, it is really not responding for me today. I'm trying. I'm probably just talking to myself right now, but it's fucking terrible. I just didn't want the false hope serum. That's it. Once the game started going the way it was going, I was just like, no false hope. This is what it is. Let the team, if you're going to be bad, just be bad. Just not be a good team. You know, you can be maybe, okay, a good unit, but overall you're not a good team, because the offense just, for whatever good the defense does, it just totally wipes out what the defense does with turnovers, with 3 and outs, just inept play. Yeah, my computer is really just acting a fool, guys. I don't know if I have it in me. Maybe I'll jump on later, but right now it's just giving me issues. If you guys are on Instagram, I'll go on Instagram Live and do it there. You guys can hit me up there. So, you know, I hope, you know, thanks for watching and stuff like that. I'm really trying to, really trying to get this to work, but it's just not helping me. Just not helping me. I think it's shot, guys. I'm just gonna restart it. Damn it. I'm getting no love here. Getting no love from YouTube. Nothing. Damn it. Oh, touchdowns. Wow. So weird to see touchdowns. Not used to touchdowns. Don't know what those are. I really got to take notes before I do these videos so I can like be more consistent because I just ramble a lot. I do a lot of rambling. 17 for 42, 200. So a couple of touchdowns though. Give him credit. Alex Smith stepping into the throw. He was out of bounds? I thought he got 2 feet down. As long as the Cowboys lose, all's right in the world. I'm gonna have to hard boot the computer because it's being a bitch.